I'm at the car wash, in Quinton, Oklahoma, where pedophile pastor Brian Jared Dunker, Outlaw Reform Ministries. Actually, he made a video about a car wash. I think this is it, where he complained. He complained because the owner of the car wash got mad at him because he took stuff off of his car, his truck, and he left a bunch of trash sitting all piled up. So we definitely came here. This was from yesterday. I put this up. So we're trying to let people know about him. This is the other pedophile that he's going to court for, who had sodomy on a child that he let live with his 4-year-old. He let this pedophile live with his 4-year-old, nonverbal, Down syndrome son. And here's the part of it where it shows, morning, love. This shows on October 30th, he actually goes to jail, or not jail, I'm sorry, court. He was arrested. High pluck, he was arrested and for letting this guy live with his 4-year-old son who can't speak. And he has a church here in Quinton, Oklahoma. So this is at the car wash. We got where he made his little video, I think, of this poor thing. Nice one. We got a bunch of flyers. Hey, can I, oh, there they are, there. I see the flyers. Let me see, I'll show you guys. I had to get black and white ones because I didn't have a place to get more copies. I went through all my copies. There was a school that had something, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if this guy. Actually, I don't think I better not. He's in the middle of washing his car. You can see it. Maybe I could put it over here. Hi! Can I leave this for you? Thank you. There, I'll just put it on the back of this thing. Hey, Trixie. See? I went and stopped. It was so funny.
You still got the colors in there.
I do.
One.
I'm gonna keep the color one though. All right. Yeah, we came yesterday and we put flyers all over down here. And I actually, when I got here, his church where he lives is close to a school. I'll show you how close. And so we went ahead and we caught a football game. They were having a football game, so we were able to pass out a lot of flyers. So this is Quinton, Oklahoma here. We're just pulling into Quinton. Put it up here. Oh, Sunday morning. So this is it's just a little tiny town.
Yeah, I haven't even seen a population sign. I bet there's not.
I think you turn left. Yep, turn left here. So
There's
the Patriot Cafe. We went down to there and put a flyer up on their board. Everybody we went to let us put flyers up. So, and some of them had his flyers. He had flyers up. So we've been putting flyers up, sometimes right next to his flyers for his church. Okay, so this is Quinton. Got a gas station. There's the True Value. His church is right there where all those trucks are, that blue truck, that's where his church is. Look there's town hall. Pull over, would you? I want to see if my flyers are still there. We're gonna. Did you? Okay. Well, let me go check and see. Let's go. Make sure my flyers are still up, and we'll put more up. Whoops! I better close my door. We'll put more up. Let's see if the one is on. So I'll show you. That is his church right there. That white building. And oh, good, this one's still up. All right. So this is Town Hall right here. Got to get around this thing. The Town Hall, the police department, and the water department. Oh yeah, you can barely see that water department. And so people put flyers up. Here he's got his Reforming Outlaws Church, his grand opening. He says 18. It's 70 North Broadway Street, not 18. It's 70. And so I put this up next to his. I had to put it on the outside because the town hall was closed. But we got that one. Oh yeah, I still see one down there. There's a cafe down there that we put it at too. Not the Patriot one, but there was another cafe. Good. Got these. So right there's his church, and right there is a school. Right there. We'll show you how close he is to that school. It's a teeny tiny little town, but we went to the dollar store, we went to the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, all the gas stations, the laundromat. Everywhere we could go, we put up flyers. We had people come and ask us for flyers so they could hand them out. People that live here wanted flyers to hand out. They're supposed to be putting them on social media. We had some mama bears. Yes, no, we actually have, people have been saying, we know him, we've heard of him. See, here's the school right here. Right here. Yeah, my window's so dirty, we should have cleaned it when we, but so this is the school right here, and we put them up, put flyers up here on these poles. But we came here yesterday and they had a game out here at the Quinton Public Schools. Oh, the parents were not. There were a lot of people. They were not very happy with him. Not very happy with him at all. There were some mama bears that were pretty pissed off. Let me tell you that. And some of them, one lady had even spoken to him. They had even spoken to him, and he had like tried to talk to her and shit, and even called her up. She said it was so weird. He like called her and. Oops, I just drank your coffee, Eddie. Ugh. Ugh. Yucky. So we went up to the Dollar General. Let's see if it's still on there. This is kind of weird. They have a Dollar Tree and a Family Dollar right together. Look at that. Isn't that weird? So they let us put one on the ice machine. Yeah, it's still there. Oh, yeah. P3do alert. Yep. Awesome. Okay, let's go back over and let's go check out his church.
Okay. You want to check and see if, I'm sure
Those ones will still be there. So the Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, and Dollar General all let us put them on the ice box out there. Mind your way. No, you're okay. I don't even know if this guy understood what we were doing, but he let us put the flyer up, so I'm very thankful. And there's the school. It's unbelievable. This guy is like trying to act like he's from. It's one more down.
Well, no, I know. I'm just thinking from this school.
From the school.
Where.
Okay, so there was the school, and then it's this next street. So I'm gonna say this is like maybe he's a block away.
A block away. Maybe.
I was saying a block.
Maybe about a block. Maybe
There's the true value. We've got a bunch of flyers that we're gonna put out. Let's park over here, across the street. I'll get my equipment out so I can put my stuff up. We'll park in, like, is there a shady spot? Wait, maybe where can we find some shade to park? Maybe park over there where the shade is for little Miss Coco.
Be shady for a little bit there.
Yeah, let's go ahead and park over there where the shade is, I guess.
Okay.
There's his church. He's got it all blocked off with all these friggin' trucks. Look at that. So weird. I'll show you.
Crazy though. He's got that.
I'll get out and show you.
He's got that little symbol on that truck and,
Mhm.
and that other truck back there.
I have yet to see this hardware store be open. There we go. That'll work. All right. Let me get my... Yeah, we're getting the stuff out right now. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, good.
Oh, do you? Okay, awesome.
Good, good. Awesome. I'm getting my signs out right now. Oh, we got some people who's... I can't get this thing unlocked.
Huh? Where? I think.
Where is he from? Okay, he actually molested his 8-year-old sister in Illinois. Okay, he moved to Texas and got put on the Texas State Registry for life. And he didn't like that. I think he got in trouble in Texas for not registering also. And then he went here to Oklahoma because he doesn't have to register here. I'm not 100% sure. The only thing I can come up with is because he was under 18 when he molested his sister. So there must be a loophole. But that he crows about it all the time on social media, how he doesn't have to, he's not really a pedophile because he doesn't have to be on the registry here and all this stuff. And we're like, yeah, dude, you are. You are.
Yeah, I can't really seem to figure out why. I mean, we was even talking to his deputy.
Trying to get my stuff out of there. All right. Maybe that'll help me get out. Yes, I think that's it, Plug. I actually stopped and talked to a police officer yesterday, a sheriff that was sitting down the road. No, you can't come out right this second. You stay in here. And I actually gave an officer my name and number, because he was saying that he was gonna, he couldn't figure it out either, why a pedophile would not be on their Texas register or the Oklahoma registry. And I was asking, so I asked the officer, I'm like, the sheriff, I'm like, so if since he's on the Texas registry, if I go to Texas and I tell the Texas registry that he is living by children and stuff, and tell them about his change of, I don't know if he's changed his address with them and stuff. I don't know if he can get in trouble or not, but we shall see. The officer said he was really wondering too why he wasn't having to be on the Texas registry. And he said, I'm going to look into that. So I was like, well, here's my number. If you find out anything, please let me know. And I gave him a flyer with all the information. Stay. So I made a sign up. I brought another sign. Watch out. From home. I made this one up.
I've been struck a couple of times, so I can't.
And then I've definitely brought this one. Hi, Upstander. Hi, JJ. How old is he now? Oh, shit. This was back in like 2000. He's in his like 30s. 30, 40, somewhere in there. I can't remember exactly how old he is now. He's a grown man now that has a child. So he has a 4-year-old child who has mental issues. I've been told that it's Down syndrome, but he's nonverbal. His son is 4 years old and nonverbal. The guy that he let live, the other pedophile, see, he ministers to outlaws. So pedophiles is one of the people that he really ministers to. And so part of his ministry is to let them, he wants to provide housing and stuff. So he let this pedophile who was convicted of sodomy with a child while this man was in, his name is Richard, I'll have to get the last name, but while he was in prison, he again sodomized somebody. And then when he got out of prison, he was charged with not registering. And then that's who he let live with his 4-year-old son, who is non-verbal. And so Brian Dunker ended up getting arrested for that. And he goes to court on October 30th. I think it was 9 a.m. At McIntosh, McIntosh, McIntosh County Courthouse. So that's where he'll be going to court. And so he was arrested. It's a felony charge for child neglect. And his son is now, from what I know, they took his son away, so he can't live with him. They also charged the other pedophile for, I have to ask you to turn that volume down so he charged, the other pedophile got charged, I think, with not changing his address. You sued McIntosh County once? Oh, pluck. I believe that. So yesterday, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna, here's the keys, Eddie. I couldn't get the back door open.
Oh.
I couldn't get the back door open while the keys were still in there. It locked that back thing, and I was trying to get my stuff out.
Okay.
So, all right. Yesterday we met this mama bear. Gotta love mama bears. Mama bear ended up stopping. We talked to her and her boyfriend for a while, and she was like, I told her I was going to be protesting today. She's like, oh, I'm going to try to get some people to protest with you and stuff. And sometimes people will say that and they don't, but it looks like we just showed up and somebody was like pulled right up and, hey, are you guys going to be protesting? I think we got some people coming down later and stuff. So like church starts at 10. We're here a little early. This is 9. So here, I'm going to show you this. Before I start going out with the sign, I want to show you. Eddie, can I give you this sign? So I only have one. That way I can hold it up.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Good. Okay, so look at all these trucks he's got here. He like covered it up. The other day when I actually came through here on my way to Texas from Virginia, and I couldn't even find the damn thing. So, but this is his church. Richard, yes, thank you, Blues Lady. Richard Desrochers. So look at, he's actually, he has said, Brian Dunker has said he's living in this building. So here we go. Look at this. This is where he lives. This man says he has no money, right? He's supposedly like super poor. A few months ago, he was driving to Texas on the Holy Spirit's word and with no money, just waiting for people to give him money so he could get around and go home. And then he comes home and he buys a church. Where's he getting all this money from? And there was somebody else that funded him to go. Oh, I saw the door open. There was someone else that funded him. They gave him a vehicle. They gave him gas money to come to so that a pedophile could come to the People's Convoy, which had a bunch of children living there. So I don't know why anybody would do that, but somebody is funding this man. Really would like to know where the money's coming from. But you can see he totes that he's got this van here so he can pick people up who have disabilities. If you're in a wheelchair, don't worry. The pedophile will come and get you. So, oh yeah, he's got fellowship at 9. See, he hides the sign. Look at that. And he's got it on his... I got a bunch of shorts coming out that I'll put out later today. I made them all private, but I'll unprivatize them, showing us going around. And we actually put some flyers up with his little, where his little cards were. We put his little cards and put our flyers right next to his. And then if you look, that's the church. And then look he's got it like surrounded by a semi truck, so nobody can see this side of it either. Go around, because there's some more. Yeah, the school is like a block away. Show you. This is the... Look at all this junk he's got here. You should have seen. I actually drove over to where he lives. He used to live in Eufaula. He has like a place in Eufaula. I think him and his mom do. Oh, I need to get some flyers. But, oh, there he is. There he is. Yeah, he used to live with his mother in Eufaula, and you should see that. That is like a junkyard. Oh, looky. Hi, puppy. Be careful. Snakes in his sermon. There he is. There you go. There's your sign, Brian Dunker. All for you. You want to get that on video? And we got the pastor out of his church. I've got 75 more flyers. I'm going to put them up everywhere. I put some down on the way here. Put them in the gas station. Gonna be putting them everywhere. There's not gonna be anybody that lives here that doesn't know that this man is a pedophile and that he lets pedophiles. You know what? We need those flyers, like a couple flyers too, to hand out to people if they stop.
Yeah.
Do you mind? I saw him. Yeah. I showed him my sign.
Yeah, I got him behind me.
Oh yeah, please do play the playlist. I'm trying to see if he's... Oh, there he is. Pedophiles don't belong in the pulpit. Pedophiles don't belong around children. Shame on you. Leave the kids alone. Bringing more pedophiles into this community. Oh, he's got... See, he does like a fellowship thing. I think he's got food or something in there. I've seen videos before where he like tries to serve food there before church. Let's see if he's got the other side open. Oh, he's going to be the victim. I know. He always acts. He always acts like a victim. He's always the victim. He still is full of excuses. He can't even just say, I did something wrong. He's full of excuses. He always is. Oh, just go watch his stuff. It's called Outlaw Reform Ministries on YouTube. He's also Brian Jared Dunker, Brian, Jared Dunker, Dunker. He's on Facebook. I have turned him in on Facebook. I have given them the link to the Texas registry where he is, oh no, he's got this side closed. Okay. But yeah, he's on Facebook. They allow him to be on Facebook. He's got multiple pages on Facebook. What he likes to do is he's big on, he needs parents' rights. But I told you how he lost his son. He was arrested recently here this year. He was arrested for child neglect because he let another pedophile live with his son. And yeah, there's nothing good that he can bring into this community. But when he when he got arrested, oh, run. When he got arrested, pastors don't run away from their flock, huh? When he got arrested, he made a video that blamed his mama, the mama, not his mama, but the mama of his son's mama. He told her, he actually told his son in a video that Satan was the reason he couldn't see his son, because his mama was listening to Satan. Can you imagine telling your child, your mama's listening to Satan, that's why I can't be around you, instead of saying, I let a pedophile live with you, and that's why I keep putting you in danger, and that's why I can't live with you. You know, you can't live with me. But he doesn't like the truth. He likes to make excuses. It's always one excuse after another. He's always the victim. Always the victim. When he got in trouble for letting the pedophile live with his kid, he actually made a video about how he got arrested for not discriminating. According to Brian Dunker, you are not allowed to discriminate against pedophiles. You have to let them in your church. No. Discriminate the hell away. Do not let children in with pedophiles. Ever. That's rule number 1 in society. Do not let children around pedophiles. And this man, this pedophile, has every excuse under the book. He needs to stop. He's been trying to get in. He tries to get in with every friggin' thing that you can think of. He actually goes to, tries to go to convoys. He tries to go to other churches. He tries to get involved with rallies. He tries to get involved with a lot of the Trump stuff, like any kind of like Trump gathering or anything. It's sickening, and there's a lot of pedophiles who are doing this. They want to get involved. They want to get in on all the political activism. They want to get involved in the churches. They want to be pastors. They want to save everybody and stuff. They're pedophiles. They don't belong, especially when there's children around. They don't belong there. Ever. That's how I found out about Brian Dunker. I was at the People's Convoy and I saw his card. You guys, this pedophile actually went to a convoy and he put a toy on top of his car. That's what he decorated his car with. Hold on, I got somebody coming by. He decorated his car with, I actually didn't know he was a pedophile. And I went up to him and I was like, oh, I like that inchworm up there. I used to have one when I was a little girl. I didn't know he was a pedophile. How many people with kids walked up to his car and engaged with this man, not knowing that he was a pedophile? And thankfully, he got kicked out of the People's Convoy when people found out. They kicked him out. Yay. Thankfully, they kicked him out. But he keeps trying. He went to take our border back convoy that went down to the border. It was kind of like more of a prayer kind of thing. And once again, he met up with them in Texas. And I saw that I was already going to go and try to cover some of the pedoprotectors that had let other pedophiles live with kids. You know, the 1776 restoration movement people, Master Grifter, Big D, David Riddell did. That was the leader. But there were a bunch of them that got involved with that. And that group let pedophiles, Marcus Kopak, live with children and other pedophiles too. So I kind of got a direction in my protesting and my activism to be anti-pedophile. That's something that I feel very strongly about and that I think is definitely worth spending my time on. And so that's where he got on my radar, was because of the People's Convoy and the Take Our Border Back convoy. And I ran him out of there because they just told him, a couple of them went, oh, well, we can't have you here, you know, you got to go. And so he was like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm staying here. I'm defying you. I'm staying here. I'm not leaving. And I'm standing up for myself and all this, you know. He was forcing himself upon the women and children of that convoy. A pedophile was defying that they make him leave. You can't make me leave. And so I was watching all this on he was live streaming it. I was watching this as we were driving up there at this park where people were stationed. And he was just sitting there. So I went up with my live stream, and just like I am today, and said, no, you got to go. And I may not be able to force you to go physically, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell. Look, we got people coming by. I just got to keep my sign up so people can see this as they go by. But yeah, you don't imagine not only just trying to join up where there's children when you're a convicted pedophile, but then when they tell you to leave, to say, no, I'm not leaving. I've got rights. I'm staying here with you. No, my dear, you are leaving. You are leaving. I made sure in no uncertain terms that he knew I wasn't leaving until he left that park. He shouldn't even be in a park. There were children all over. What is it with pedophiles who want to keep doing that? Okay, I'm gonna come over here because we got some people coming up. And he took off, so I might as well. Might as well come up here. Oh, my mama bear's here. I'm gonna put you guys down for a minute. You can look at the church. He took off. Hello. Nice to see you, lady. Yeah, he took off. A little late. I didn't know it started early. He drove away.
Oh.
He came out and videoed us and drove away. He don't want to be a part of that.
Is nobody here with him?
There he is, right there. There he is. Is that him? No, I don't think that is him. Maybe not. No, that's not him. I was looking for, he has a little black car like that.
Where does he live?
Right there.
Right there.
Oh, he lives there.
Yeah. He actually lives there. I was just
Here's
telling.
your pamphlets. Y'all printed?
Yeah, they're in my car.
They live over in the
I've got
truck
more
compound.
I came to a Little League ball game and handed us our stuff.
They've already got trucks lined up for the battle, though. They've got simultaneously blocking their doors.
A preacher, you gotta. I mean, there's got to be permits and background checks. And
So is it not a real one? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, somebody stuck on the door.
He should.
Somebody.
Live stream
going to right there. I don't have it pointed at you, but I just wanted to let you know.
Did y'all knock on the door?
I don't want to be on the.
No, I don't. It's on his property. I've run him out of too many
Hell,
places.
I might be wanting something.
Because I went on that part right there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I keep telling people. So he's one of those that insists upon being, he must be around children. He was, put it here, he was arrested because, and he goes to court on the 30th, because he let this pedophile who did that to a child live with his 4-year-old Down syndrome, nonverbal son who can't speak. And he let this guy live with him. This guy got arrested. I believe the charge was not registering and something else. And he got charged with child neglect felony. So he goes to court on the 30th here in McIntosh. But he's been, I can get on my radar because I was in a convoy that was the People's Convoy. And he was there. I remember him, and I remember his car because he had a toy inchworm on top of his, that I used to have one when I was a girl. And I was like, oh, I really like that. That's cool. Well, then we all found out he was a pedophile.
Sure.
And we're like, okay, you're out of here. Well, he then tried to join up with another convoy, the Take Our Border Back convoy. I don't know if you ever heard of that. They went down to the border. Well, he tried to join that, and I saw he was there, so I drove down, because that was in Texas, so I drove down to where he was, and he was in a park. And they had said, listen, dude, we don't want you here. And he said, I have rights. I'm not leaving. I'm staying, and all this. I was like, oh my Lord, yes, you are leaving, because I'm going to be following you, yelling at you until you leave. And I did. I got a whole live stream on it. I just sat there and like, pedophile, we just, until he finally left. But when he got arrested, he actually says that he is, they're forcing him to discriminate against other pedophiles. And he made a whole video for his son saying that it was Satan, his mama is listening to Satan, and that's why his son can't see him. No, it's because you let a pedophile live with your child. Yeah. He's always making excuses. He's got every excuse under the sun.
Why don't y'all? I just want to do Missouri, they had a law that every pedophile had to post on their house like during Halloween, and now they don't. Now the government come in and said, no, y'all don't have to post it.
Oh, what? That's a good idea. I like that.
But
I never even thought of that.
Missouri just done away with it. It's like,
Can you stay away from that church over there?
I never thought of that.
You might look too old for it now.
Halloween, making them put something up.
But Missouri just done
I'll
away
put
with
it up
it.
for
The
you.
governor come in and said it's not, it's against their constitutional rights or whatever. They've already got to register. That's enough.
This guy ain't registered no problem.
No, he's not even registered. That's why he's here.
You gotta answer the rest of your life.
No. He did it in Illinois. Then he went to Texas where he's on the lifetime registry. And he didn't like that. I think he got arrested or at least charged there with not registering at one point. He came to Oklahoma and he's very happy, always telling people how he doesn't have to register here. He found the loophole, so he doesn't have to register as a sex offender here.
I just happen to have
That's
a
why
friend
he's
that
here.
works for DHS. I bet we can fix this.
And he's only like a block from your school.
His mom works for Child Protective Services.
Oh, does she? She works for Child Protective.
I've
Yeah.
already talked to her. I've already sent her her name.
I just stopped and saw a sheriff the other day down the road that was speed trapping, and I went up to him and I'm like, dude, how is it you guys let like pedophiles not have to register? And if I go to the Texas registry and I turn him in for not not doing any, like being around the school and stuff like that, could they do something? And he says, I don't know, but I'll find out. So I gave him my phone number and my name.
They should be able to because it's under his punishment. So he had to do it no matter where.
Yeah, because he's on the Texas registry, but...
And that was one of the right on that. He didn't have to do it no matter where he's at.
Yeah,
In my opinion. Actually, in my opinion, I ain't gonna get my... I don't even think you can have to register at all. I think you can have to
They
check
lose
out.
all rights, in
I
my
think you'd have
opinion.
to check out.
You diddle a kid, you don't have any more constitutional rights. You don't have any more human rights. You don't have any more rights, period, in my mind.
The only
But
people that have rights are the people that break the law.
He won't last year.
no, I hope not. That's why we came down, because I was like, I can't like physically make this man stop doing what he's doing, but I can make sure that everybody in this town is aware, so that they know better.
Right.
You know, maybe they could find what the loophole is and get him out.
No, well, so he's got with another Pentecostal church, and they've been coming down here and helping.
Oh, do you know which church?
I don't know where they all go now, but it was the Aries. I'm gonna call that.
Yeah, if we could find out what church.
Ricky Ayers,
Yes, that's them.
He has another. Yeah, he has a. What charge, Patsy? I've got his. I've got his entire. I looked him up. I've got his entire thing. I got his entire record. Thanks to Pluck the Patriarchy, and yeah, he's got a lot of different charges and stuff. So, you know, but I think that honestly, I'm very, very happy with the way today has gone and yesterday has gone so far. It was definitely worth coming down, because these people need to know what's in their community. That's how you fight these pedophiles that keep trying to join up with stuff, is you just got to keep telling people and letting people know not to let him, you know, so they're aware. And as I've seen many times, there are people who will defend and protect these pedophiles. But I think there's plenty of good people who know better and know that pedophiles don't belong around kids. Yes, everyone has been very receptive. All the businesses have let us put stuff up. Everybody that we've talked to has been like, oh, wow, no, you know, instead of like, oh, well, who cares, you know. So, yes, support from the community, absolutely. See, we got some people. Eddie's talking to some people. Whoops, I got the wrong way. There he is. Got a mama bear there. There we go. Got Eddie back there talking to some people. He also lives, just a heads up, Eufaula. He has property in Eufaula. Look for a junkyard. It looks like that, only worse. It's the whole yard is full of. There's two houses that they own, and both of them, the yard's just full of vehicles and junk, and it looks like Sanford and Sons.
Then I figured it'd be glowing when I looked out my window last night over this way.
Coming in here, I was gonna say I'm gonna make sure
Don't
she
wait till it
knows.
gets out there real good and everybody knows about it. They will fireball.
Suzette, I think that's who that is. Suzette. Give me a cigarette.
Yeah, I wonder if Mama comes to the service. His mama is his biggest supporter. I'll tell you what, if my son has been in trouble. I got a son that went to prison a few times, you know. And if my son diddled a little kid, I'd be the first one to pull the electric for the electric chair. Because I'd be ashamed that I brought that into the world.
Right.
You know? Well, he ran away too. Where is that? I'm gonna go over here. See what Mr. Eddie.
Well, like I said, I mean, we aren't trying to come up and get in y'all's business, but man, it's just,
Yeah.
we're just raising awareness. And letting
Put
people
that.
know. You know, we'll be out of here today, and at least the community knows what the heck's going on, man. You know?
There goes cigarette.
Yeah.
They were right.
Yeah.
He got on my radar. The reason I'm here, and I'm singling this pedophile out is because I was in a convoy, like protesting convoy. It was called the People's Convoy over COVID stuff. And we were driving around with children, living in tents, in our vans, in our cars, and all this. And he joined with a toy on top of his car. And they made him leave when they found out he was a pedophile. Well, then he tried to join to take our border back from the border. And when they said, you gotta go, he said, no, I'm not leaving. And he refused. I'm standing up for my rights. I got a right to be there with children in a park. So I ran him out of that. I ran him out of there. You know, you can just, all you can do is stand there and say, no, you gotta leave until they finally leave, you know. But, and he's always trying to be around children, get involved in all these groups and churches, and that's why.
Were you guys prepared for lockdown?
During COVID, yeah, the lockdown, yep, absolutely.
All the mandates and all that. Yeah, I don't know, you're probably familiar with the one up in Canada, right? That made the news.
Oh,
pretty-
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we
that's
did
what
one
it
here in
was.
America,
That was like that, yeah.
Similar to the Canadian.
Make sure, I'm gonna come down here on the corner since he's not there and all the traffic seems to be coming down in here. Let's see if we, I'm gonna just come and there's his, I'm gonna stand here with my sign. Oh, nobody, oh, I thought that was somebody coming down. Stand out here, but yeah, he took off and left. I wonder if he's gonna have church today. Is it 10 o'clock yet? His church service starts at 10.
Lots of drive-bys.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hey, y'all did get a paper, right?
Got my sign. And then Eddie's got the other sign. Shine a light on child abuse, child help. Did he call? I figured he called the Popo. Yeah. Okay. So he.
Have local ones.
Yeah.
All just recently quit. They didn't like him either. But he did call county, and as far as I know, they're not coming because they told him it wasn't getting physical.
No, there's no reason to come down. Ain't nobody done nothing.
I told him my friend. I was like, he left.
Oh, he's
was confronted
but he's
with
got church. He's gonna have to come back. You can't be the pastor of a church. Yeah. He ain't
I don't
there.
know you, but I feel like I just love you.
I ain't really super smart about a lot of stuff, but this I am.
Yeah.
I
told
know.
Jeremy, I was like, normally I don't like protest or get in the middle of stuff. I kind of watch from afar, so but I could probably stand for that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Since I started, I've started protesting a lot of different things. But once I found out about these pedophiles trying to join protests and trying to join groups where there were children and stuff and get into these political and church things, I'm like, I know where my mission is in life now. It's to go out and let people know what's going on.
What is y'all's YouTube?
It's my name,
Because I need to share it.
just like the other one.
And it's on YouTube. You're gonna put it on Facebook.
Oh, people are texting me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my, you want me to put it in if you get YouTube?
I tried to look up the childhelp.org and it took me somewhere else.
Did you find out what church has been helping?
No,
He loves
Destiny
to do
won't
that.
answer. She lives in Salisaw now, which is like an hour away, and her grandparents are here.
So he has all these people inside there right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, okay, so this, okay, he is the pastor, and he just opened
Right,
this
he
church.
is? This young one?
He's not that young anymore. This was his. This is his registry in Texas. He's on the lifetime registry in Texas.
Okay.
He molested his 8-year-old sister when he was in like 16. He actually got charged when he was a month from being 17 years old. So I think that's the loophole he's using, so he doesn't have to be on the Oklahoma registry, but he's on the Texas registry. And then that was back in, let me find here, I think it was like 2000.
And this one's still going to court.
This one here is who he let live with his son. His 4-year-old Down syndrome, nonverbal son.
Are you?
No, I ain't fucking with you. He did. Look at the charge. While he was in prison, he sodomized somebody else too. So like, this guy's got a problem. He doesn't like to register. Well, here's the charges for Brian Dunkard. He's charged with child neglect. Or is that what it said? Their child neglect, a felony, because he let this man live in the house with his son.
Well, see,
And help here at the church.
Well, yeah, she was telling me, I have some friends that are in Baca and stuff, and this stuff just,
Yeah.
they don't need to be here.
He
They
wants-
don't need to be
He
here.
wants to make movie night at the church.
If they're living there, how is that a church?
I
I
have no
mean, so
clue.
it's a church. Do they put up
they have another-
little curtains or
I
something?
felt the Lord told me to cancel church today, but not to announce it. So I did. I had no clue why, but I do now.
Oh, let me go. Hold on. Is that Facebook or YouTube?
Facebook.
Oh, see, he
we're-
blocked me on Facebook, so I can't see his Facebook stuff.
My land.
I,
So
I
he's
tried
on-
to tell people about the movie nights. I don't know if it's showing up. I don't know if y'all can see that. You might have to zoom in. I'll read it to you. I felt the Lord tell me to cancel church today, but not to announce it. So I did. I had no clue why, but now I do. I must be doing something right for Satan to come at me this hard. Huh. A group of people have traveled from different parts of the country to picket outside the church, trying to incite death upon me. Ain't nobody threatened this man. Ain't nobody threatened this man with physical violence, let alone me. I have never threatened him with physical violence. And every time we confront him, that's the first thing he says is, oh, just shoot me. Just shoot me. I know people want to hurt me, but then why are you out here putting yourself in this if you know that? But no, Lori Arnold has never threatened him, ever. But he makes this stuff up as he goes. He's always the victim. Always the victim. He's the victim.
This is crazy.
It is crazy.
And so,
Such a cute puppy.
how did we get him out?
I don't know. That's what the one guy that was here, his mother is Child Protective Services. I talked to a police officer, a sheriff yesterday, gave him my number and stuff. I'm like, dude, he's found a loophole. How do we, maybe because he's on the Texas registry, am I allowed to go to Texas and say, hey, he's living by children now and he hasn't given you the correct address, because he was in Eufaula too. He's got property in Eufaula.
Yeah, because somebody needs to tell him something, and then what I was saying was, see, I have a couple of friends that are in Baca and everything, and they don't deal with that.
They don't like, no.
They don't like this. Well, my husband is in prison, and he just got a new charge for beating.
Oh, pedophile.
Yeah, because he came in there. His deaf.
Does he need money on his book?
His deaf, blind, and everything else sister. His deaf, blind, and sister.
I'm gonna
It
move
comes
over
in
this
my-
way.
It comes in my husband's side. Come here. Let's be friends. And he took it. Said, I got your friend for you. Shut the door, and they carried him out on a stretcher. And the man now is getting shipped to a different prison.
Pedophiles don't do well in jail. It's called prison justice.
And my husband cannot stand up because he was abused as a child.
Right,
And they don't think that these kids forget growing up. Oh, they
We
never
don't.
forget.
We never forget, ever, ever.
Because see, I was abused, and
No.
and I have three grandkids that live here in the town. One is 9 months old, and one is 5, and one is 7. And Tristan just told me about the movie night.
Yes.
Inviting people.
That's why he blocked me on Facebook, because I saw that and I put it out on social media that he was trying to do movie night here too. Oops, let me get- I think I'm going to come down to this corner so I can let people know. Hello.
And I have 3 grandkids that go to Quentin, and he's offering to take them in and let them have movie night on Halloween. They're all sexting, they're sleeping, molested, abusing them. Yeah, he's actually going to jail for the arrested. He goes up to, I said jail, going to court on the 30th of October because he let this guy with the sodomy let him live with his son, who is 4 years old, Down syndrome, nonverbal. And he let this guy live with him. And so they charged him with the kid, and he's got to go to court for that. Oh, you like a puppy. But so, and then he started doing and people have seen this guy. See, he lives in his falls upstairs. And I think that's where he was letting this guy go. But people have seen him at his church. They live stream.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He called the police on us too, and they wouldn't come. Hey!
He's back. Yeah. Jeremy, all of us are over here.
I'm good. How about you?
Hello. Hi, we're good.
It's warming up already, huh?
Whew, it is. I know. I got up this morning and I was like, man, I need the heater or something. Now I'm like over here going, I need air conditioning.
Right. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Wayne. How you doing?
Where's he at?
Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Busy.
Where'd he go? Did he go back in the church?
Headed to church.
In the tent.
Oh, in the tent. Oh, I can see in the little. If you need a watering, I got some water in there. Okay, I was gonna say it's hot out here.
I'm just going to this church right down here.
Oh, okay. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
There he is. There he is. Oh, hi, Jane. Nice to see you. Oh, good, Tricky. Looking at the Oklahoma. Yeah, we can't figure out why he's not on the Oklahoma registry. Oh, that's the mama bear is gonna go talk. One of the mama bear. Oh, there's his church right there. There he is. Yeah, he's at this door.
I got you. You gotta understand the camera's growing and it's all over YouTube. It's a bunch of lies. And
He just said he didn't. He never. He just said he didn't. Those charges are false. That his charges are false.
Oh, he's saying it's false.
Uh huh.
oh, I put a question on Facebook, yeah. Saying, and no, not kids. Kids. No. And I am not telling. Oh, but I have a problem around.
He just said he had that guy here. Yep. Lori Arnold, that's me. Absolutely.
The one causing so much trouble that don't care about the truth.
I got the truth, buddy. You're on the Texas Registry, Sex Offender Registry.
So you believe everything you read.
I believe the Texas Registry, yes, that you were charged, you were convicted, you went to prison, and you have to register as a sex offender because you molested your 8-year-old sister. Absolutely.
Let's get this straight. You ain't welcome here. You ain't welcome here.
And you're bringing other pedophiles here.
You're not welcome here, dude. I promise.
What's your excuse for letting this sodomite? I'm her boyfriend. I'm not her husband. I want to know, what is your excuse for allowing a sodomite to live with you and your son? Yes, you know what a sodomite is. You know, if you're a biblical man, you know what a sodomite is.
No, he was allowed to live with that other molester was allowed to live with his son, which is why he's charged with child neglect right now. Child neglect. It's right on the flyer. I took it right out of the news. Yeah. He's such a liar, you guys. He's failing to register as what? A sex offender. He sodomized a child. He sodomized somebody while he was in prison. He failed to register when he got out from the registries, from the courts. Not from a piece of shit pedophile like you. Why are you hiding it and lying about it? I did. I put them right on that flyer. I've said it many times. Oh my fucking God. They have to do is get on the internet and go look on the sex offender registry. Type your name in, Brian Jared Dunker.
Paper don't lie, buddy.
Where's your phone at? Where's your phone at? Get the internet. I'm gonna. The internet, where I look stuff up.
Google?
Google. Here we go. Search Brian Jared Dunker sex offender.
You didn't show any evidence.
Right here. Right here. Brian Jared Dunker. Texas. Right here. Look it up. All you gotta do is Google Brian Jared Dunker sex offender. It comes right up.
When we was down in Texas and we pressed you down there.
There's his sex offender.
Why was you trying to tell
Lifetime.
everybody? You never did really answer me. Why was you trying to tell everybody you was 15 and she was 8?
All you gotta do is look at mom. It's right here.
No, boy, it came right out of your mouth, buddy. It came right out of your own mouth. It come right out of your own mouth. You were trying to convince people. That's bad enough. 15 and 10, that still deserves a simple solution. That still deserves a very simple solution. But why did you say 15 and 10 when it was 17 and or 15? Yes, 15 and 10.
He's always the victim. Everybody else is always lying. He's telling the truth.
If it goes dark, just double, triple tap.
I'm just kind of scrolling up and down.
He sounded like.
She said what used to say she was 10. Now he's preaching.
Nobody in there.
He's preaching to somebody.
Richard just said you cannot go on his property.
Well, they
Can't
were
go on
getting
his
our
property
service.
and can't interrupt service or you will go to jail. And he said he does not want to have to come down here and take anybody to jail against a pedophile. He said, please do not make him do his job.
I just knocked on the door.
Okay, well,
Oh, so we couldn't go up there.
oh, yeah.
I interrupt his church service.
Yeah, interrupt. I get it.
That's why he's
Interrupt.
doing
So
it.
that's the reason why he's doing it.
That is exactly.
That's exactly. Just
So-
come back over
okay,
here.
okay.
Come back over here.
Okay, everybody. So he called the police, and they just talked to the police, and the police said, don't go on his property, and you can't disrupt you can't stop his church service. So that's why he started preaching just now, is so that if anybody disturbs his service, stops his service, then the police would have to come down and arrest anybody that went on his stopped his service, us protesters. So there you go. That's why he started preaching to an empty church. He's preaching to an empty church. See? He's preaching to no one. Yeah. I don't know what he. If you disturb him while he's doing that, then the police can arrest you. Yeah, that's why he's preaching, though.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
He knows. He's not totally dumb. He's not totally dumb. Yeah, thank you, Tricky. I looked it up, and I mean, do you believe everything you read? No, I actually don't. I really don't believe the news. I don't believe a lot of things. But I'll tell you what, the sex offender registry, if you're on there, you're on there. It's fact. You're on the sex offender registry. It says what your charges are. It said what you did. He's been all over social media. He's got his own social media site. It's called Outlaw Reform Ministries, where he talks about this all the time, about his charges. He makes all of his excuses and all that stuff. Piece of shit. He's mad because there's people and they're not happy. See? People aren't happy about it. People that live here. I thought that he said online that he was not going to have service today. God told him not to have service because Satan was coming. Satan's here.
Here, you can take my phone.
Apparently, if you go against a pedophile, you're Satan. Hi, American Girl. Cheyenne, yeah. There's nobody in there. I'm telling you, he's doing it because he wants to get people in trouble, because there's some kind of laws that have to do with disturbing religious services, which is a crock of crap, if you must know. Because I've seen protesters over in, where was that? The Scientology stuff. Scientology got protesters arrested because during their service, the protesters were out there with bullhorns and stuff, and they disturbed their services. And so they get arrested for that. Never mind the pedophilia and being living right next to a school, practically a block away. Just somebody from the community. I mean, I tell people, don't just believe me. Go look it up. It's all out there. Everything I got was from the internet. It's out there, from his own voice, his own word. Look, he closed the door. It's all from his own voice, his own mouth. Turning this into a friggin' another junkyard like his house. Did you get to see that little puppy? Did you get to finally see the little puppy? You wanted to pet him?
Get you a rock. Get a rock. Okay.
Who can find the biggest rock?
Here, get you a rock. Grab one. Look. Here. Come on. Go find Tristan. She's over there in Jeremy's truck.
Oh, I'm going to just stand out here with my sign. Let people know. surprised. I thought. Come on down. I love that sign. I kept that sign from my other protest. Dude, he's trying so hard to lie.
I know it. I don't. He just.
He puts this shit out there and then he like
don't
tries
get
to
it.
lie about it.
Yeah, he just.
Do you believe everything you hear or see? No, but it's out there on the Texas registry. You've admitted that you did it.
Yeah.
You admitted you went to jail. You admitted it all. You have your excuses, but you admit it.
Are you gonna be down here for a while?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to somebody.
Yeah. He just he has so many excuses. He's outlaw and if you look him up on YouTube, he talks about this all the time. He said right on social media that he molested his sister.
He didn't want to tell me that.
Yeah, I know he likes to lie.
I see.
We got more people stopping by. Go get some more flyers. I'm gonna get flyers out.
Hi, Miss Kettlefell.
He's on the Texas register.
Yeah, we got it. Okay,
Oh, okay, got it. He's a pastor. And this is the pedophile that he charges right here. For the third American pedophile, let this pedophile, 4-year-old son, that he charged with child neglect. Yeah. He has every excuse under the book, but he moved to Oklahoma. He's on our registry in Texas, but he's not on the registry.
I thought, I swear to God, I thought about it.
That's the same.
I was trying, but I swear to God, my kid does think about it.
Well, I know exactly. I seen you blanking him. I was like,
I know it. I know exactly what. I was like, that little dang coyote, he's gonna get him. I don't know how to do it around him. He get us something. He got mad. I was pretty mad. He didn't want to have to come off.
Eddie down there.
We already do that up there. Hey, she taught me here about 6 years ago.
keeps saying, "Oh, you believe everything you read." Well, I believe the text. I can get the Google.
He said I was too mean. He really kept mean from me. Didn't you, Gary?
I didn't tell him he couldn't go around. I said, I bet, wait, he said it out over there. Hang out, whatever.
Brenda.
Well, where's the live at?
My live? Oh, my live. Oh, okay. I thought you wanted the, because he keeps saying, "Oh, I'm not on there," and all this.
Oh, I knew there was something because a guy I work with used to live
I
in
tell
the
everybody the
apartment.
only reason I wasn't dead.
My wife was going to come down here and bring our 3 kids to church down here.
No, he wants to have movie night too.
And I told her, I said, "Nah, there's something."
Oh, YouTube. That's where we need to
Did you ride Gary when I was up there that night?
If it goes to YouTube, that's where I'm at. Right there. And we've been putting up flyers. Everybody's been really nice. But
Because y'all passed them out at a Little League football game yesterday. My dad played football.
oh, okay.
Well, my sister-in-law got one. She sent it to my mom. My mom sent it to me and the wife. And I mean, everybody I've seen that I know has got, especially has got kids. Hey, look at this.
Yeah, he says that. Well, you believe everything you read. You believe everything you read. That's not true. And I got it on my live stream. The lady was asking him questions, and he tries to say that I'm the devil and I'm this and that. I don't like pedophiles.
I don't either.
And he is a pedophile. He's registered on the registry. He admits on his own live stream that he did molest his sister. He tried to say different ages. He tried to say it was 10. She was only 10, not 8. And
That don't make
14 or 15, you know, not 16. It don't matter, man, dude. Teenagers do not diddle little kids.
Nah,
That's wrong. And then and here's the scary part. We know he's a pedophile, but his ministry is to outlaw. He actually ministers to pedophiles and was bringing them. He admitted that other pedophile that it was church.
and that's what I told the wife. I said, because he was telling everybody he got ran out of Eufaula because he was running a non-denominational church. I said, that's a violation of the bill of the Constitution. They can't do that. I said, there's no, you didn't tell what you're doing.
Yeah. He tried to say that when he got arrested for the whole thing with letting the other pedophile live with his kid, who is non-responsive, doesn't speak, and has Down syndrome. He tried to say that they came after him for not discriminating. That they're forcing him to discriminate against pedophiles. Dude, like, we don't want pedophiles around children. Pastors shouldn't be pedophiles. I mean, it's not that difficult to figure out. He's always trying to join up convoys. He joined a convoy called the This is like the main stuff. It was a traveling convoy with children. We lived in our vehicle. I was in that. We lived in our vehicle. We lived in fields and tents, and stuff like that. He joined up with that with a toy on his car. Well, inchworm, the thing that I used to have one when I was a kid, you would like push your feet on it.
Yeah.
That's what he decorated his car with. They kicked him out when they found out he was a pedophile. He tried to take our border back convoy. Another convoy. He just won't stop. He wants to be around kids and be a leader of the community.
Somebody drove by and said his door.
Oh, door open. Yay. Let's go see. Is Cunning in here? Let's go down. Maybe I should give Eddie some of these. Eddie's down there. Let's see. Is he opening his doors again? Oh, he does have his door open again. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, he's yelling. Oh, he's yelling. I can hear somebody like yelling. Oh, he just closed his door again. He closed it. As soon as I came up, he closed his door. What a creepo. Sitting there trying to tell these ladies that he didn't really do it. Do you believe everything you see? Do you believe everything you see? You should believe me. He closed the door as soon as he saw me. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, he keeps closing it every time I go over there. I'm gonna come down here and do the sign thing with Mr. Eddie. He just keeps closing that door every time I go down there. He's such a liar. Such a liar. It is getting warm. I turned the air conditioning on for Miss Coco. No, it was just air.
Oh, okay.
I made sure it was nice, cool air. I got some flyers here. Everybody's gathering around outside the church. There we go. I just want to make sure we get the word out. They're down there doing that. I'm gonna hit the road here. Make sure people see. Come back down here. See, it's good to see that people from the community are not happy with it either. It's so good. This is refreshing because how many times have I gone to try to expose pedophiles and people are like, oh, well, it's okay. Redemption. Just let him in. It's no big deal. We'll watch him. And the people of this community are not happy. The mama bears, the papa bears, they're not happy. He just closed his door again. He keeps closing that door, dude. Yep. You want to get some waters out of the car? Hand them out? It's getting hot. I got waters in the back, if you don't mind. You guys want some waters? We got waters. If anybody's thirsty.
Go down now.
Did he buy this or is this a lease?
Get the hell out of the road.
Well, he likes to. Okay. See, Jane, what this guy this pedophile likes to do, Brian. He likes to always say, if you heard, were here when I was talking about the his Facebook post. He's talking about how God told him not to have church today, and now he knows why, because the devil was here and all that, which is referring to us. Yeah. But the first thing he always likes to say is, he said it on his Facebook post too, under Brian Jared Dunker, Outlaw Reform Ministries. If you look that up, he was saying that something about I don't know the exact wording anymore. I read it out loud on my live, but about people trying to hurt him. Nobody has tried to say any hurt him. Thank you. I would do want water. Thank you, Eddie. Eddie's handing out some waters. It's kind of warm out here. Oh, he's back open again.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, get over by Germany.
Phew, it's warm out here. Oh, it's getting hot out here. You think there's no air conditioning? That's why he keeps opening the door? He lives in there. It's got to have some kind of air. You guys get hot temperatures here too, don't you? Huh?
I bet he's doing it on YouTube.
Okay, so what I've been watching, usually, like I live stream. No, you got a phone. Yeah.
Always persecuted.
I've heard him preach before. He's pretty fired up today. I think we got under his skin.
Hey, you'll come out here.
Yeah, if I'm a big liar, then why isn't he out here defending himself? It's on the it's on the database. Thank you. I'm not saying anything that I didn't look up. The worst thing that you can do is accuse somebody of being a pedophile but not a pedophile, because I take it very seriously when you're a pedophile.
What's the loophole why he doesn't have to register here?
I think, I'm not 100% on this one. The only thing I can come up with is that he was 17, almost 17, a month away from being 17 when he was convicted. So because of that, he doesn't have to be on Oklahoma. That's the only thing I can come up with, is that because he keeps saying I don't have to register in Oklahoma. But he does in Texas, and he did his crime in Illinois.
Well, I mean, I got a family member that's CPS, and I send her this, and anytime it's got on your registration details, any lifetime, that's no matter what state, what county.
See, I asked a police officer that yesterday. I was like, dude, can I go to Texas at registry? Can I tell them that first of all, he probably hasn't registered this address, which is right by kids.
That's right by a church and a
Church,
school.
Yeah, if you're a registered sex offender, you're not even supposed to be living by a church.
And there's
Right.
a daycare
Yeah.
right there.
But what can Texas do? I don't know what Texas can do.
They can put a warrant out for him. If he's violating his terms of release.
Well, I know when I go back to Texas, I'm going to try to talk to
The U.S. Marshals will come get him.
the registry and stuff, because he's not I don't know. I'd have
That's
to,
within 1,000 feet right there.
yeah. Isn't there another one that way?
Yeah, there's
I
church.
think this little kid lives in his apartment behind here.
Is that what those are? Apartments back there? So he lives right next to apartments. Yay! With children.
And the football field's just right there.
Church and a school.
Scott Canese is here. He's a real picture. Scott,
I'm gonna get in the shade for a second here. Get myself.
I'm surprised our cop hasn't been down here. He just lives right there.
I heard you got one.
You got one.
Somebody said, he works every other day. I'm like, well, hopefully we get the day.
The rest of them just quit.
What? How did they quit?
They got into the city council.
Oh, I did hear that. A city council versus the police department or something.
It happens about once a year.
I'm from Indiana originally, and I started going to city council meetings and just kind of trying to figure out what was going on in my community, you know, and commissioner meetings and all that. And oh lordy, they all just, sometimes they don't all get along.
No, they don't go on here.
Well, that's okay. I was at another protest. Oh, he's leaving again. There he goes. Run, 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 preacher. Pedo preacher. There he goes. There he goes. Done run away. Probably going down to try to get some more police help. That's what he did last time. He already left once and went and tried to get the cops down here, and they wouldn't come.
Pittsburgh County.
I think it was Pittsburgh County. Well, since he's not here, I'm going to go down and protest on the road so people see.
And you know, our old police chief knew all of this and didn't tell nobody.
What is he? A kind of a bigger guy? I think.
Oh, yeah, he ain't here now.
Oh, okay. I saw somebody at the game last night that said, "Oh, I'm a former police officer. I'm well aware. We're well aware of him." But you know what? Here. Listen to this. They know he's a pedophile. So your government knew that this man was a pedophile. And if you look over there on the police, what is that, Quinton Town Hall and all that, you'll see his flyer in there that they let him put up for his church services. Right next to it on the outside is my flyer telling everybody that he's a pedophile. Hello. So like they knew and they still let a pedophile put up a flyer for his church services?
Yep.
I mean, what's wrong with our government?
And there's a girl here in town. She cried.
Yeah.
Not harmless as that. That kid up there might be meaner than she is. I guess she was walking across his property the other day. He got a hold of county and had her arrested and had her trespassed. He put it. It's on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Had her trespassed and almost like 3 lines down. He said, "But she's more than welcome to come to my church."
Well,
after he had her arrested and trespassed.
That's what he does, though. Is he supposedly pastors to? He has a bunch of different ministries. He's big on fathers' rights. Okay, which great. I am for fathers' rights too. You know, we want fathers in kids' lives, duh. You know,
Yeah.
But the pedophiles shouldn't. I don't care if you're their father or not. You don't belong around those children, in my view. You know, but he tries to say that he's trying to help addicts. That's what the one lady that was here. I don't know if she's still here, but she was telling me that that she had talked to him and he was pushing it off like he helps people with addictions and all this stuff, you know. So that's interesting that somebody who was an addict, he had arrested off of his property, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he is quite a work of art, I'll tell you.
And I'm not really sure. How far does he have to be? Well, he ain't registered with the state of Oklahoma, though.
No.
That's how, because there's just on that other block, there's a church.
That's what they were just saying. There's a church there. There's a school there. There's another church.
Church right
They
over
think there
there.
might be a child living in these apartments. Because you guys, these are apartments back here. Those building right there, those are apartments behind his thing. So, yeah. I don't know. It's because he's not on the registry.
But if you got to register in one state, it looks like you'd have to register in any state you went to. It should be
Oklahoma
on-
has a loophole somewhere. I really believe it's the because he was under 18,
Probably.
and so they won't put him on here. I'm just guessing though, because I don't really on that one I don't know 100%. I only know the facts that I find. You know, you're on the register. He actually has a YouTube page and a Facebook page. And he himself has admitted to molesting his sister on his own YouTube. Now he's saying it's not true, but he gives excuses, but
Yeah.
you know.
There's no excuses. When you can go anywhere in a small town or even big cities, even better, and find it.
Oh, it's everywhere. Everywhere.
They go find them a grown woman somewhere. Go to the bar, take a woman home at 2 o'clock when she's drunk. Don't mess with a kid.
Don't mess with the children. Absolutely. There's just something about the kids when they go and you know, if you were on the registry and you knew you had these crimes, because he's not the only one that tries to join up in churches. They try to join up with patriot groups. They try to join up every group has them, especially if there's children involved, they are trying to join up. Somebody who was really repentant and really felt bad about what they had done would say, I'm going to stay as far away from children as I can.
Yeah.
But instead, he keeps inserting himself. Aw, making a little sand pile. All right, I'm going to go down to the thing, and I'll be there with you. I got to get my other smoker. This one died out on me. Here's the neatest thing, you guys. So yesterday, let me turn it around. Yesterday, we ran out of flyers. I had 50 flyers and I ran out of them, and we went to Eufaula. We stayed in Eufaula last night. Really nice little cabin on the Lake Eufaula. Beautiful area. If you ever want to visit, Lake Eufaula is gorgeous, you guys. But this lady helped us. We stopped and got some food. No, it's not okay to rape adults either. Yep. We stopped and got some food. We were trying to figure out. Nobody was open. Couldn't find anywhere to get copies. Walmart didn't have copies. CVS, pharmacy. All the libraries were closed. So we stopped and got some food in Eufaula, and I'll be damned, but the lady there, one of the waitresses, they had seen him before. They had seen Brian Dunker before, and they didn't like pedophiles there. And she actually went and made some phone calls and found me a place I never would have guessed had a copy machine, and so we were able to make copies. We were able to make a bunch more copies. So then I got these black and white ones, and so that works, huh? Thank you to that lady, whoever she is. I gave her a big old hug. Yeah, she helped us so that we could get some more flyers to pass out today, thankfully. I made 75 more flyers, and we are going to put them up all over before we leave. I've got an industrial stapler that I bought. I've got tape, and we're gonna just put them up everywhere that we can. My phone overheated. Yeah, it overheated. It's hot out here, you guys. Very hot. There we go. Got it back. We're back. I'm just gonna put this phone in the shade for right now and let it cool off a little more, okay? He pulled up with his truck. See, it's got the lights shining, flashing on it. Got lights flashing on it. I thought at first, uh-oh, they're coming for me. Is it 84? Oh, ugh. It's hot. Well, I wonder where the pedo pastor went. Yeah, well, Jane, he says that I'm the devil. Devil couldn't be this cute. I'm just teasing. But no, he always say that I'm Satan. His mama's listen to Satan. Everybody's Satan that opposes him. This is all the devil's work. Well, no, it's not. It's not. If anything, the devil would love for pedophiles to be around children. So why would the devil try to stop pedophiles from being around children? That doesn't make any sense now, does it? Biblically, a pastor should know that biblically, the devil or Satan would not try to stop the pedophiles. He'd try to help them. Driving by, had to go show my sign. And then Eddie's got a sign about people where to go for child abuse.
I'm not sure what it is, but I'll tell you what a positive thing is it could be there's a guy who's on they're checking into I talked to the sheriff down the road yesterday that we get the number and stuff and supposed to be looking it up and see about registry and why he's not really registered. They're trying to figure out what's going on. I've been, they're all over the, we're putting more, I got more, all the businesses here, no, we put that. Yeah, we need to see it all the last night. You know, that, you know, I appreciate this talking, I really do. You have a wonderful day.
Ooh, I gotta get in the shade. I gotta get in the shade. I was just talking to someone who lives in the community. There was somebody, that guy right there, who lives in the community, and he actually talked to Brian Dunker, and he saw Brian Dunker's kid in the church playing with the microphone up there. So Brian Dunker's kid has been in there too. Brian Dunker admitted the other pedophile has been in his church. He admitted it. That Richard, I can never say his last name, Richard Desrochers. This guy right here. This guy right here has been at his church. No, the kid is not still with him. No. The right here, I'll show you. This is he was arrested for child neglect for letting this pedophile live with his son. But before that happened, before the arrest, this guy said that he went and talked to Brian Dunker at his church, and that there was a little boy that was up there playing with the microphone, you know, like how kids like microphones, and that he had seen the kid, and he figured that's who that was his son. So it was a little boy. Oh, I got to get some juice in my thing. Ugh, it tastes horrible when your juice runs out. So like that guy, I talked quite a while with him. He actually he's not a pastor, but he said he was thinking about becoming a pastor. Like he kind of felt the calling and stuff, and he was trying to figure out what's been going on. Hi, Coco. Let me get my juice. I saw, yeah, my phone keeps getting hot. Yeah. You saw the video of his son at the church. Makes me sick. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was on video. I gotta get some juice in here. We had such a good response from the community. Such a good response. A lot of people not happy with him. There's what we've been putting it up. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my phone in the shade over here. We're at the True Value store. Trying to keep the shade. Did you get a flyer?
Oh, yeah, I gave her to him.
Okay, great.
Somebody sent everything to his ex-wife that has a kid.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I didn't know, but my ex-coworker, I just left that job a few months ago.
Thank you guys for coming out and helping. I know.
There's some local, I say teenagers, they're like range of 17, 20. They'll be down here fine. They said that there looks like a abandoned place.
I
I
know
told them
nothing
be
about
careful.
this.
I told them be careful. Cameras everywhere.
All right. I was sorry. I left you in shade. I was talking to talking to some of the locals. The ladies are on fire. Oh, there's Eddie telling some people. The ladies are on fire. The community is on fire here, guys. They're on fire against this. They are. Oh, go after his wife. I don't know much about his wife, so they were saying that they've seen the video. The one lady said she saw the videos of his son in there in the church, Brian Dunker's son in the church, and that they're on fire. They're wanting to. I gave people the. Some of these people wanted to put up flyers. I gave them a bunch of flyers. Some people, they want to put them everywhere. Even some of the high school kids took some. Oh, okay. Yeah, church is about ready to get let out. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for, was the church crowd. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get the church crowd before we leave. People leaving from church. So I'm gonna put you. Well, I'm gonna have to put you over here, and then I'm gonna stand right over here. Okay. Oh, I do in my car. Let me go get it. I've been giving my number out to people so I can get. She's has to leave right now, but I gave her my number, and she's going to be doing some more digging too. People are not happy. They want to get him out of their community. So I don't know.
fucking seen it. What's he hanging on kids? How old is he? You're
All right. All right. So I just talked to a lady who drove an hour to get here. An hour. An hour to get here. Brian Dunker was taking advantage because she is pretty much homeless right now with her children. She has a 4-year-old son. She has 2 girls. One is, I thought, in the 20s. The other one is younger than that. And he actually tried to tell her that she could live in his church with her children in his church there. Brian Dunker, the pedophile, didn't tell her about his charges and stuff. He was taking advantage of a mother who was on hard times and was looking for some help, and was questioning and needed some spiritual advice and some spiritual direction. That's what she was looking for. And Brian Dunker tried to tell her that she was selfish, that she was sinning because she was trying to save some money for her children. She gave me her story, and that she was trying to save some money for her children. And he told her that she was sinning by that, by trying to save up some money. This man doesn't even know his Bible, and he's trying to be a pastor. But he told her that her and her kids could come live at the church. And she's like, well, they need to have baths and showers and stuff for school. And he said, oh, they can just use bird bath, like the bird bath thing or something like that. Sorry, it's really hot out here. How sick. And she said she had a feeling about him, that he was kind of weird, like there was something wrong with him, and she didn't stay there. But she said that she had no idea that he was a pedophile, And she only knew what was going on here because he posted it on Facebook about how people were coming down to protest him from all over the states and all this stuff. And so she drove an hour with her children down here to figure out what was going on. She had no idea. She knew he was weird. She did not know he was a pedophile. She said that man she told me, she goes, that man made me doubt God. That man made me think that God was bad and that God didn't love me. What kind of a pastor is that? What kind of a pastor teaches people about how God makes them feel that God doesn't love them? And she thought he was lusting after her. She got a weird feeling, that creep vibe kind of thing. She thought that he was lusting after her. Now she realizes he was probably lusting after her children. And she said her girls did not like him. They're always like, oh, I don't like that guy. I don't want to be around that guy. You know, they didn't want to go stay at that church with him. Her girls. Beautiful, beautiful little family. She has just gorgeous kids. Just sickening, sickening. And we still got people. We still got people out here. I've been giving away a lot of flyers. People have been wanting, not just one, people have been wanting flyers so that they can hand them out. So actually, I'm almost out of flyers again. I came with 50 flyers yesterday. I made 75 flyers last night. And look at, this is what I've got left. Eddie's got like just a few over there. I've got like this many flyers. How many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 flyers left, plus my original colored one that I just dropped on the ground. So people have been wanting the flyers. I was telling a friend of mine, last night, I said, I've already accomplished what I came here to do. And that was to make sure to raise awareness so that the people of this community knew what was going on, and knew who this man was. Yeah, she had good instincts. I told her, I said, you know what, us women, we gotta learn to listen. I said, we have a natural creep factor that's in us that warns us a lot of times about creepy men. And I'm like, you know, we got to learn to listen to that. We got to learn to listen to our inner voice when it says, ooh, that guy's there's something wrong. I can't put my finger on it, but something's wrong. Leave. Women, that's for women, for anything. If you get the creep factor and your gut tells you something's wrong here, something is wrong here. Yeah. Well, John Doe, I have talked to some law enforcement. I actually, you know what? My phone's back in I gotta get it back in the shade so it doesn't die. I've talked to a sheriff, not for this county. It's like, I think it's the county right next door. I'm pretty sure. But I gave him my phone number and my name. He's supposed to be looking some stuff up. Another man that was here, his mother's CPS. I've been giving people my phone number so that they can let me know, because we're going to try to get a hold of the Texas registry when we get back to Texas and find out if Texas can do something. So I just wanted to let you guys know I have to keep leaving you because I'm talking to people, and it's very important that I get to talk to people. And I don't like putting cameras in people's faces, so you can't always. But yeah, hey, if you do, anybody wants to help out a little bit, you can cash at me. It's I have to look at it myself. It's Bunny Eater, ETR, Bunny ETR. I'm not one of those that sits here and goes, oh, cash at me, ho, all the time, you know. But the truth is I have expenses. We drove here from Texas. We had to stay at a cabin for a couple nights. We got a cheap cabin, nice place over on Eufaula Lake. And we had to pay for the flyers. So if anybody wants to donate to that, you can. It is not a requirement by any means. That's the only time I'm going to sit here and tell you that you can help me out. But I am not going to really, other than that, then just ask this one time. If you want to help, you can help. I'm willing to spend my own money. This is important to me. I don't care with or without any donations. I find a way to do this shit. But I'm gonna go back. I gotta get back on the road and start showing the sign and maybe get rid of some more. You live next door, and I have little cousins who come to my house all the time. Thank you. Yes. Oh, what is your name? Tawny. Yes, you are very welcome. That is why I came. I came here because I have seen this man. He has tried to get himself involved in all kinds of things. I didn't know how bad it was until I talked to the locals here, but I knew that he was no good for this, and I figured people didn't know who he was and what he had done, because he lies about it all the time and he acts like he's the victim and everything. So I think I accomplished what I set out to do. I feel very good about this because I feel like this town now knows who they're dealing with. They know. We still have people coming in. So I'm going to let you go. I got another person that just came in. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. This is awesome.
Hey, what was going on with the lady that stopped?
Oh, you won't even. I see the fire. You guys flying out of it. I was trying to go through your I'm glad you came out and checked it out.
Yeah, I want to say goodbye to everybody.
We gotta head out. We're gonna get
Well, thanks for doing God's work.
Oh, appreciate you guys helping out.
Have a good evening, good day.
Okay, we're gonna head out. So I want to tell you, I just talked to.
Y'all did a lot more than y'all did that day.
Keep me updated, please.
I'll be coming down here checking out traffic places.
Power to the people. Woo! Woo! That's a mama bear right there. A papa bear and a mama bear. So right here are apartments, see? Right there, behind him. So a lady that lives there came up and she didn't know that he was a pedophile, but she said that there are no children actually living in those apartments there. But, hold on. Like she has her nieces and stuff come over, kids come over to there. And she said the landlord did not want him putting all this shit, because this is their property here. Right in here, some of this is their property, and he's putting his shit on their property. And so hopefully now she's going to show that to the landlord. She's going to put one on her door so it faces him. And hopefully the landlord can maybe make him get rid of those trucks and stuff. I mean, anything helps. Anything that you can do helps. And just making it harder and harder on him to have this church here. And a lot of people, I've given my numbers. The mama bear, she's got my number. She's going to keep me updated on what's going on over here. So now we got people here. The landlord knows he's I don't know if he knows he's living in it or not. That's interesting, isn't it? We shall see. We shall see. We're going to head out, and we got to drive all the way back to Texas today. So it's about, I think it's like 3.5 hours or something like that. Got to get all my shit out of here. But Yeah, he owns it, Trixie. So we shall see what happens, but I just really feel blessed today, guys. I feel blessed. I'm not going to get all emotional and I'm not going to cry. What about zoning? I think the people here are going to take care of that. There's enough people looking into him now, you guys. Looking into him, looking into everything about him. They don't want him here. They want him gone. I feel so good that we accomplished what we came here to do. We've talked to enough people, enough locals know, enough locals are very upset about it. So they not only know, but they're spreading the word. A lot of them, from what I've been told, there's been a lot of stuff on social media being put out, even by the teenagers. So there's people all over here are telling each other. They're trying to stop this. So, you know, I think this was a very worthwhile trip. And I have accomplished what I feel that I could accomplish here. And that is to bring awareness. So he can't lie to these people. To let people know what's going on. And the community can take care of it themselves. And I honestly believe this community is going to take care of Brian Dunker trying to run him out or get him out of here. They don't want him here. This community seems to be extremely anti-pedo. So I'm very happy about that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thanks for coming around with the journey, coming along on the journey. I've got some. I didn't want him to know that I was here yesterday. I put up flyers, but I didn't want Brian Dunker to know, if he saw them, to know who was here and all that. So I didn't post anything on social media. But I did last night. I just took video when we were putting up flyers. And so I made a bunch of shorts of us putting up flyers and stuff. I think I've got 5 or 6 so far. I've got a couple more I was going to put up. And I'm going to make some more clips maybe when we get home and stuff, if I'm still awake, and or tomorrow. And, try to get the word out some more on social media but of what we've done. But I think that we accomplished what we came here to accomplish. And I would not want to be in Brian Dunker's shoes right now, because he's a creep and a pedo. And this community now knows. And the mama bears and the papa bears aren't happy. So, peace out, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you don't know me from Adam, you're new to this channel. My focus has really been on pedophiles. And I'm anti-pedophile. I do not believe they should be around children. I have very strong views on our government letting pedophiles back into communities. Either life sentences or the death penalty is what I believe. So that's my personal views. You don't have to share them, but that's what they are. I'm very strong on that. So, hey, see something, say something, right? If you know about a pedophile, don't be afraid to go tell people. If there's a pedophile in your community, do not be afraid. Make a flyer. Man, I'm horrible at this shit. I just took a little bit of stuff and I went down. You go down to, where did I get my first flyers? It was like an iCopy or an iOffice or something like that. It was a little expensive. They were like 70 some cents a page or something for the colored ones. And then like here, it was only 10 cents at a grocery store. So I mean, like, if you're on a budget, just get like a little black and white flyer or something. Go out and just tell people. Canvass the neighborhoods, hand out flyers, let people know, stand out with a sign. You can get a $1 foam board at the dollar store. At the Dollar General sells foam boards and markers. Make a nice, big, clearly legible sign and just stand out there with some flyers, post them up. Do what you got to do. That's what we do, right? That's what us mama bears and papa bears do. And you may not be able to get them out, but by God, you'll let everybody know. And so that hopefully somebody won't be fleeced by them or they won't be able to molest their children. So just, it only takes one person. This was me and Eddie coming up here. We didn't know what to expect and just started talking to people at a football game and around the community. And the next thing you know, We actually had a bunch of people here to protest this man. Like about a dozen people from the community. We had a bunch of people stopping. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. It's not that hard. Take a couple hours out of your day and go do something, like that. That's how we stop this shit, is we expose them. It's all about exposing. So, peace out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And fuck pedos.